Hello and welcome to episode 7 of our podcast, My 11-Year-Old Thoughts, with him,
DManKins, and him,
CoolDad. This episode is called what, DManKins?
Wasn't it Psychic?
Psychic.
Not Sidekick, Psychic.
Psychic. So how's your week been, DManKins?
My week's gonna be a tough one because it's Year 6 SAT.
Oh my days, I remember those. Never easy. I hope you're getting a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Anyway, we left last episode on a cliffhanger.
We did.
We did. We had a few comments in from the listeners and they wanted to know what happened. And my answer was, use your imagination.
Alright.
Anyway, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Let's go. So DManKins, we're going to start with questions from the listeners.
Alright.
And again, we've had quite a few come in this week.
Okay.
I'm going to start with a question from someone called Robert Bacon. Bacon, yes, but rather than give them nicknames, because that one would be quite an easy one to do,
Yeah.
I'm going to change it up a little bit and say, where do you think he works?
What job he does?
Yeah, so Robert Bacon would work as or at
He could work at a pig farm.
a pig farm. Yes, that works.
He could, yeah.
Or maybe one of those food burger trucks at the side of the road selling bacon butties.
Right, interesting.
Anyway, Robert Bacon asks, how long do you think you could survive if you got locked up in a big Sainsbury's?
In a big Sainsbury's.
Big Sainsbury's. So I think this is a tough one because you got lots of food,
You
drinks.
do.
Some of them sell like TVs and microwaves and kettles and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you could be in there a little while.
I think you could live there your whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I suppose there's enough tins and stuff and freezers of food and various other things.
Like, move me in.
Move you in.
Yeah.
Would you not get bored though?
How am I gonna get bored?
Well, if you're stuck
I have
in
the
there,
whole place to myself.
I suppose you could use some of the toys and like the football and play ball games with the freezer.
I could do. Yeah.
And the second question, DManKins, comes in from someone called Lola Sung.
Lola Sung.
So what do you think Lola Sung does for a living?
I've got a good idea for Lola Sung. Her job could be like an opera singer.
Opera singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sung. How about she works at Samsung,
She works at Samsung.
making mobile phones?
That's actually a good one because you just changed the name, like Lola Sam.
Yeah. And her question is, what is your ideal date?
The ideal date.
I suppose this depends on your age.
What, going out with a HG?
So if you're taking your hot girlfriend out for a date, what are you doing? Where are you going?
We might go to KFC and maybe ask for a McFlurry. Why not?
McFlurry at KFC.
Make it comedy. Make it comedy.
That could work.
Yeah.
That could work. So you're having your burger and chips,
Yep.
and does the date finish with a little smooch?
Not technically ideal for the throwability of photosynthesis, but like, there's a slight possibility. It depends.
But you might have a peck on the cheek.
Right.
And that concludes the questions from the listeners this week. So DManKins, you may remember in the first couple of episodes of the podcast we had a movie review.
Yeah.
I think the first one was...
It was Castaway.
Castaway.
Yes.
It's a classic. Wilson and all that.
Yeah.
And then you did one on...
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you were a little bit too young to watch that, but I think you pulled one over Grandma to get that one on the TV.
It was definitely a PG. I convinced them.
Have you seen any decent movies in the last few weeks?
I saw one last week at the cinema.
Oh, you went to the cinema?
Yeah.
What did we go to the cinema to see?
We saw Michael, the Michael Jackson movie.
So Michael was a good movie. Would you recommend it to the listeners?
It was a really, really good movie. Highly recommended.
I must admit, I did thoroughly enjoy it. So how did the movie start?
Alright, so the movie started, so his childhood was very strict. His dad was a bit of a bully, you know.
But, oh, that's not nice. The only bully that should be in the house is a bulldog.
Yeah, okay. So he and his brothers formed a band, and they were called the Jackson 5.
Oh, I do know this, but I suppose some of our younger listeners might not know.
Yeah.
So were they successful? Did it all take off?
It was a brilliant band. They did some concerts, and when they got famous, they moved into a huge house in California.
So they were doing well.
Yeah.
So they've moved into their nice new big house because they're being really successful.
Yep.
Then what happened?
Alright, so he got himself some pets as well.
Pets.
It started with a llama and took the llama on walks like every evening.
So he got himself a pet llama and he took a pet llama for walks most nights.
Yeah.
And then?
He got Bubbles.
Bubbles? Who's Bubbles?
He's a chimp.
Bubble was a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he even had a pet giraffe that would wander around the garden.
A giraffe?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A pet giraffe in your garden?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And then what's happened?
So anyway, he wrote a few songs by himself, such like Beat It, Billie Jean.
Oh, classics.
Yeah. And this was when he did his moonwalk for the first time ever.
Quality. Can you do the moonwalk?
Actually, I can.
Wow, I can't. Anyway, carry on.
Alright, so he was upset with the gang violence, and Michael Jackson believed his music could bring them together, so he went and visited these gang places.
So he went, as a famous person, into the places where all the gangs are.
Yeah.
And how did that go?
So he shared dance moves with them, and even he made them join the produce of the song Thriller.
So he got the gang members to help him make the Thriller video.
Yeah.
Wow. And did this help all the violence at the time?
Yeah, it did.
Cool. So how did the movie end?
Alright, so his dad put some pressure on him to do another Jackson 5 tour called Victory.
Victory. I have watched the videos of this.
Yeah, and he was practicing this where he had a life-threatening injury on
happened?
stage, and fire caught onto his hair, and he spent a long time in hospital.
I can remember this in the news.
And then after like he healed, his dad was saying to the media that he was going to arrange a world tour and everything, but when they were on the last night, MJ announced to the public that this was his last time performing with his brothers.
Sad, but I think that is true. So
Yeah.
Then what did he do?
He arranged his own world tour and started by doing a concert in London.
Oh, I so wish I would have went to that.
And then the movie finished.
Oh, so do you think there's going to be a part 2?
Yes, and I think it's going to be called Jackson, because the first one was called Michael. Maybe Jackson.
Can't wait for that.
I know.
So it's time for Jokes of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
And these have gone down very well with the listeners.
Every single time.
Every single time. And we've done quite a few different ones now. But this week, we're going to do Little Johnny jokes.
Little Johnny jokes.
Do you know any Little Johnny jokes?
Of course I do. I always know.
Go on then. Give me yours and I'll tell you mine.
Alright, so, Little Johnny has just got a new baby brother.
Okay, yeah.
And all he does is cries and screams. And his mum, he asked his mum, "Where did you get him from?" His mum said, "We got him from heaven." Jeez, I know why they kicked him out, he said.
Obviously didn't like his baby brother
Nope.
crying and screaming all night.
Nope.
Well, I've got one for you.
Alright, let's hear it.
So, little Johnny, teacher, is doing the rounds at lunchtime when she clocks that little Johnny is pulling faces at some of the other children.
Right.
So she starts to talk sternly to little Johnny and says, "Johnny, when I was younger, I was told if I made ugly faces and the wind changed, my face would stay that way." So little Johnny looked up to her, "Well, miss, you can't say that you weren't warned."
Alright, yeah.
DManKins,
Yep.
story time.
Oh, here we go.
And the stories have got some really, really good reviews.
Yep,
Your mum, the lucky Mrs. T, thinks this is our best section.
I know.
And Grandma likes it too, as does a lot of the listeners. And we've now had listeners from 11 different countries.
I know, that's
Going
pretty crazy.
well, nearly
Yeah.
2,000 downloads. Anyway, have you got a story for this week?
Of course I do.
You've done some research.
Yep. Alright, so Let me take you back to 1924.
1924. I suppose at least it's not the Second World War this time and the Germans.
I was about to say, we haven't bashed the Germans yet.
No, we'll give them a week off, shall we?
Alright, fine. Alright, anyway, so there was a horse named Lady Wonder. And it is said that the horse's owner manages to teach it how to spell and do maths.
No way. A horse doing maths and spelling?
Yep.
You're pulling my leg.
No. The owner built a homemade typewriter on a table, and the horse would use its nose to press the buttons.
Oh, you gotta be talking rubbish.
Now, honestly, I've seen the photo. You gotta go Google it. The owner used to charge $1 for visitors to ask the horse to spell things or ask it questions.
So people used to come along and ask the horse questions.
Yeah.
No way.
Over 150,000 people are said to have visited Lady Wonder.
This is unbelievable.
Soon, the owner realized the horse was a psychic.
Psychic, never. This is unbelievable. So not only has the horse learnt to spell and do maths, it's now predicting things.
Yeah. One of the visitors asked the horse to predict the result of a boxing match.
A boxing match?
Yes, Lady Wonder said the underdog would beat the champion. So the visitor placed a bet on the underdog and he won a bunch of money.
Wow, this is unbelievable.
Yes, so word got out and more people started visiting Lady Wonder, asking it all sorts of things.
Wow.
Someone even asked the horse who was going to win the presidential election.
What, the US presidential elections?
Yeah, and this was Truman versus Dewey, and Truman was not expected to win, but Lady Wonder got it right too.
Oh, DManKins, this is unbelievable.
She once even assisted the police in finding a missing boy from Massachusetts.
Finding a missing boy, so she is now Detective Lady Wonder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google this.
So the boy had been missing for several days, and when the police asked her where he is, she typed out on her typewriter, Pittsfield Water.
Pittsfield Water on her typewriter.
Yeah. Now, the police had already searched this area, but they went back and sadly only found the body. He wasn't alive.
Well, that's sad, but this is unreal. The horse knew where the missing boy was.
Yeah, Lady Wonder was studied by a university professor who said there are definitely elements of psychic ability.
Wow. I think this story's right up there with Wojciech.
You think?
I do, and the Fran Selleck story. I don't see how you're going to beat this in the next episode.
Researching is about to go crazy.
Excellent.
And that concludes episode 7, Psychic, of my 11-year-old thoughts, with him,
CoolDad,
and me, DManKins.
See you next time, DManKins.